Okay, so this is the actual model for the flying disc. This is the outer shell. So on top, that's the electrode. Then on the bottom, that is the negative electrode. And in the middle, separating the two, is a plastic sheet that goes along. And then inside is going to be a magnetic coil that is fitted. Right now, the two halves are not even put together yet. That's because I still need to install the magnet, the electromagnet. So yeah, what you're going to, how it works is from the top, you're going to have ultrasonic waves, like radio waves, and the waves will go off, and the waves fly off into the distance. And as they do that, particles get stuck in between the waves, and that is what holds the plasma. These waves just radiate away from the craft, and then the electromagnet will pull on any particles it can possibly pull on, which plasma is magnetic and regular air is not magnetic. So the waves will push away normal particles and keep the plasma inside they'll keep the plasma particles pulled towards the craft. So in this concept, it actually lifts this thing up. Another thing, the disc shape is wide, yes, and it's very thin. The reason why is about buoyancy, like floating a boat. The more surface area you have, the more the plasma can pull on, causing lift. The one way that you can think about it is our atmospheric pressure is 14 psi. So imagine every square inch of this at minus 14 psi on top. Not on bottom, on top. Remember, the radio frequency is coming off the top. The top of the craft is vibrating. So minus 14 psi on the top. That means that this thing will start wanting to lift into the air based on the minus 14 psi. It causes lift. I'm not going to get anywhere near minus 14 psi, but the concept is that it causes minus pressure on top, causing this thing to start lifting up. And that is what my expectations are. From my last plasma video, you could see that I was trying to play with the plasma in the sound, and I was using around 20 kilohertz. This thing works on sound that you cannot hear, and the other one you could actually hear the sound, but in reality the sound that I need, you cannot hear it. It would be like white noise. But if these things are real, I have seen videos of something similar to this design, and it made a hissing sound occasionally, sound that you could actually hear. That would be acceptable. You could occasionally hear radiating vibration coming off this thing, maybe a hissing sound, very high pitch whining sound. Certain sounds like that could come off of something built like this. Another thing, this thing would produce electrostatic, and in the past people have actually said that they've seen something like this and they were burned by it. This thing could cause burns very easily because we're playing with plasma. Alright, so this is the model UFO. Step 1.